All right, thank you, Michelle. Severe weather team coverage continues at this hour. Eyewitness News reporter Brian Yacono working the story in the northern part of the state. He's been up there, it seems now, Brian, for a couple of weeks. What's the latest from that part of the region?
It certainly seems that way. Patrick, good afternoon. I'll tell you what, we've had very steady and significant snowfall over the last few hours, enough to drastically change the road conditions here. I want to start with a look down for a moment. We've been talking about it's a little difficult to measure some of this snow just because of the way it fell down, but it is more than enough to cover my boots this morning, and it's very light and fluffy, so that's the good news if you're moving it, but not great news when you're on the roadways. Here's a live look at the intersection of 44 and 5 here in Smithfield, right at the Apple Valley Mall. And I'll tell you what, this is where the drastic changes come. We had a period of time this morning, crews had this down to bare pavement. It was just wet while traffic was driving. It then started to ice over and crust, and now exactly what we have right now is this kind of this sloppy material for vehicles to drive through. Of course, being a light material, easy for a lot of those crews to move around. City leaders asking for a lot of patience, saying now that these crews and their equipment have certainly been working around the clock for 3 weeks now. Strategy, a very big key as well. We spoke with one man who described for us what he does when he sees a forecast like this one, and he knows the snow will be piling up.
If you can just try to get a little at a time instead of doing it all at once, because once you get that snow drift in front of you, a plow goes by and it's solid, you're not getting it out. You gotta break it up with like a solid shovel.
Now, Dave, who we just heard there, said, he has a four-wheel drive truck, but even then, he says he takes it easy. A reminder he wanted to give to a lot of other people, and he reinforced a point that we often hear this time of year. He said four-wheel drive is great for getting you up a hill, but it does not help you stop any better than anyone else. With the Mobile Newsroom, Brian Yacono, Eyewitness News.